Greetings and good morning. I have missed you all. Holy cow. It's been too long, ladies and gentlemen. Not only that, we are changing show format just for you. So many folks in person asked me if I would do the show for a longer period of time. They were looking for a longer set of segments. They were looking for a chance for me to make more video content out of bonus time, and everybody's wish has been granted. So that's right. Starting officially on Monday, although we're experimenting with it today, the 6-Minute Daily is going to be more formulaic, but more fun and longer, because that's what you guys wanted. So for folks like Juliet, who's been here for 3 hours waiting for this to start, we're going to go longer. We're going to do it for everybody else as well, including Georgia Peach out there. Hopefully you can hear me 5x5. It was great to see you guys. And Cat Slave is out there. Hello, Cat Slave. The lovely Jill Powers, who is wrenching everywhere. I just want to say thanks. Alex Clark out there as well. I have the gift of you, and I am grateful for it every single day, including this Snortopupus Cuber, who's going to enjoy today's bear story. Look at this, WJB Daily out there. Hello, culture and culturians. Hello to you all. I am more excited than I should legally allowed to be. And you know what? I hope you are too. I have just updated the people over on Minds and Getter that we are live here. Hopefully they will join us as well. Eva Rahman, great to see you. Been a while. We got a gifty. Can't quite get there. It's a little earlier than normal. We're going to be starting normal. This is our normal time now. It's 7:15 a.m. Pacific time, which is 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there you go, and welcome. And thank you, Weatherman, for gifting a Culture Casino membership out there. We had an early Rumble rant as well from our good friend, One Punch Man, Tolkien fan. And Walter Tomaszewski's out there, and George and Philip are saying hello. Well, good morning to those two lovely cats. Caledon 910, everybody's favorite radio station, is out there. And as I mentioned, One Punch Man, Tolkien fan is there. Sing it, Cece. Save Stargate. Save Stargate. Save Stargate. There you go. Yeah. Maybe I'll do a longer version of that. But thank you for the $3 rant, my friend. Walter, it's okay. You don't need the money to chat with me. I think IMAX has a future despite the equipment starting to die. Yeah, that's an interesting story. I'm going to have to see if I can grab it, and we'll see what we can do with that. We got another amazing super duper chat from our wonderful friend Clifflix. Go check out Clifflix's channel. Amazing stuff there if you want to be nostalgic and enjoy the magic. For 10, Culture Casino Cash saying, Bear Power, baby. That's right. Bear Power indeed. Ms. Pick Cafe has returned. So did I. It's great to see you. I was making a mistake with the link at the beginning, too. Well, I always do. Is this from the road? No, this is live in studio for all of you. It's good to see you. Man, good stuff. Let's see what the phone says. The phone buzzed. The phone says, hello. Jack Posevic messaged. Interesting. Okay, who else is out there? Jedi Master's out there. Saw him over on Loki this morning. Loki looking quite like the pirate. Yeah, channeling his inner Jack Sparrow this morning. He's got some stuff going on with his eyes, but it's supposedly going to be all okay. I saw Randall Orzer out there. I see Putin. Good to see you. Look at all these great people out there. In fact, we got One Punch fan again for 3 saying at Miss Pick Cafe, I call Chris Gore and Aling Goreng after my favorite Indonesian fried noodle. But when Angry Badger fills in, I call that team. Oh, I can't say that. I can't believe I highlighted it. Who else is out there? JBRPH1. Hello. And of course, we've also got this amazing gifty from our friend Jedi Master 5 Culture Casino cashola to say, have a great day, Culture. Hope you are well, sir. I indeed am. It's good to see all of you. I missed you all. I even missed Barry the Music Man. What does that say? The very lovely Libby Priest is out there. Hello, Libby. and so many more. If I didn't get to you, it wasn't because I didn't want to. It's because there's so many more of you. And once again, thank you to Weatherman for the gifty. All right, folks, 6 minutes, which is a preview, starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whatever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in, so let's pop this over here. That's right, Comcast. That's right, we got Comcast, but what we don't have is our chat box. Let's fix that. There we go. Comcast describing their amazing performance financially back on the 23rd of July. Today's the 24th. So yesterday, the story ran over on Deadline to talk about 2 million more subscribers in Q2, turning a profit, and things that Disney has struggled to do for oh so very long with so much more money. That's right, a lot of it, a lot of money. And you know what? At least Comcast is doing good things with Peacock. Not sure for how much longer because we'll get to it, but it looks like they're breaking up more pieces. Well, today issues a stricter security protocol for guests following intruder incident with Craig Melvin and a look-alike, or somebody maybe that didn't look quite alike and was very dangerous to people on the show, supposedly. I'm not quite sure. Paramount Warner Brothers deal was blessed by the European Union regulators, and yet a TRO was extended by a judge who has no business in meddling in this FCC matter. And looks like the merger will proceed, albeit another 2 weeks delayed. So by the end of the quarter, probably. With NBC Universal becoming independent, not really. Talks with potential partners are underway, Comcast execs say, and one of those might be Netflix, which we'll talk about maybe in a future video. And at the same time, Variety is reporting that they're going to double down with CNN and the Communist News Network, expanding their programming partnership to deliver exclusive awards coverage in the awards season. Well, that'll be interesting, I think. Well, at least for when Warner Brothers Discovery is acquired by Paramount. Isn't this odd? Do you think that Variety wants to get into bed with Paramount Sundance? Well, maybe. Maybe they want to survive. We've got the testing. Yeah, the testing of an Xbox pilot program for a way to stream your library without Game Pass. Yeah, trying to make it okay to not own anything. Guys, own your physical media, own your games, and force gaming companies to produce this material. You want it. You want to own it. You want to be it. You should. You should own your games. Jimmy Kimmel thanks CBS for his ratings gains because they got rid of his competitor. That's right. Colbert makes him, it's still a small fish in a very large pond. But he gets to be more nasty and ridiculous and even has guest hosts on to prove that. We'll get to that in a second. YouTube ad revenue rises. There we go. It rises 13% in Q2 to surpass $11 billion. That's a lot of money. Boosting parent Alphabet's performance overall. Guys, this is not news. YouTube is taking over streaming in a big way. Here we are watching. You guys are watching on one of the platforms right now in one of the formats. I'm broadcasting in both portrait and landscape simultaneously. Not to mention I'm over on the Green Machine and on the socials. So if you think that social media doesn't have an impact, it does, to the tune of $13 billion extra dollars, $11 billion extra dollars and 13% gains for YouTube. Congratulations to them. Send some more my way, YouTube. Thank you. Destin Daniel Cretton, a guy that has three names like a serial killer, believes that secrecy around Sadie Sink's role takes Spider-Man Brand New Day to bigger heights. It'll make it a better movie because you don't know what this is, who this is, or why this is. I don't know how this is. I don't know why anybody would care. Magically MJ might care. Good to see you, Magically MJ. You are lovely. We've got Netflix co-CEOs responding to a swirl of M&A rumors. Wow, swirly, indeed. Reports that they may partner with Peacock or launch fast channels. There's the news, folks. The evil streaming company Netflix is going to maybe partner up with Peacock, launching fast channels, doing other things to try to compete. Because at their level, there's only so much more you can do before you either have to buy somebody or do something better. And to the 74 of you here alive right now, thanks for being here. I'll do better. Morning Show is wrapping up with Season 5 at Apple TV, and that's okay because they have more to bring you. That's right, they're going to bring you, a dating game. A new series sending unlikely couples to the world's most remote locations. there's no way that this could go badly. The series is called The Last Person on Earth, and I like the concept. I don't think it's going to go very well. And I think in arrears later on, there will be multiple lawsuits for maybe some major inappropriateness. Not sure. I could be wrong, but maybe. Cinerama Dome, a iconic Hollywood theater. We talked about it during the global crisis, was shuttered during the pandemic, but it's reopening with new ownership and new equipment, from what I'm to understand. So go check it out. Historic location. Finally, we've got, in the last 37 seconds, some stories to cover, including the AI model that broke out of control. It broke containment and got out of OpenAI's control. This is not a test. This is reality. Very bad. EU hits Google with $1 billion fine because they want their share of that $11 billion gain for their app store and search. And, of course, anything that makes them more money. We need to get out of business with the EU. U.S. filings for unemployment fell to the lowest level since 1969. And despite the fact that the economy feeling rough, it isn't. And finally, the bear story. A bear was caught perched atop a New Mexico utility pole, maybe one I even drove by. And it unfortunately reportedly suffered a fatal electrocution, despite the fact that they did try to save it. Very sad news. Now, that was the preview out of the way. Time for the 60-minute show. On top of that, these are the brand new credits for the show. I thought I'd run them right here so you could check them out. And right over here next to me, that's going to be everybody's names who are members of this channel. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we did lose the bear, but it's okay. So, I'm waiting for these names to show up. They're supposed to show up soon. I may have to fix this. Come on. Names. There it is. Thank you to my amazing members. These are everybody that are rewards members. Look at all these people out there. Look at it. These are you. You guys supporting this channel. That's right. We're looking for 1,000 names eventually. This is over 500, nearly 600 names on the channel right now. That's all of you guys. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so very much. You're beautiful. You're phenomenal. You're incredible. You know, and for those of you that are watching in the portrait format on your phone or other device, well, they're running over there as well. And so am I. Hi. You guys can see me in real time, yelling over the music. You guys, this music's tight, right? Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. Let's see who else is out there. We got more folks. Yeah. Ooh, got like the vibes from The Love Boat. That's right. We can do that. Anyway, look at all these great people. Some of them are in the chat right now. I see them. Over here. Look at this. Star Wars Politics. Dan Funk. Max Powers. Look at these names. Sergeant Dan. Beelzebub. Space Ghost. Look at these names, folks. That's right. Classy Vigilante. Stony H. Look at these people, Decker. Speaking of which, we got to talk about it in the bonus segment. We're going to talk about why you don't touch old things. I mean, touch older people. I'm talking about like old materials that you have no business being involved with, honestly. We're also going to go into detail, a little bit more depth on some of the stories we covered in the 6-minute portion preview of the balance of the show. Look at these great people. This song, by the way, is as long as the credits, which means it's 3 minutes long, so we can get all of your names on here. If your name is missing here, it's because you're not a member, and you should be. It only takes 1,000 members to make this channel run, to make it go. M&M Fish, Detangled Shadows. Look at all these great people. Dig Outlaws out there. Look at that. Bruce Newhouse and John the Beagle Dad. Georgia Peach. Look at Alyssa. Look at these people. It's amazing stuff. I love it. Fat Elvis is out there. Look at that. Cat Slave says, what about us Rumble members? I'm working on that, actually. We're working on that and rolling y'all into this as well. So if you're on the green machine, you've not been forgotten. They just don't make it easy for me to count you up. So there you go. Hey, Gold Club members now. Notice how the majority of the members are the $2 members. That's right. For less than the cup of coffee that you pick up at Starbucks, you can be a member of this channel, and your name will appear every single show that I run, or every 6 or 60 minutes daily. Now, we got to remember to change the branding. And, of course, in loving memory of our friends lost along the way, and there were many, unfortunately. But hit the join button down below to become a member today. Also, hit the like button. Anyway, that was the new credits. I hope you enjoyed it. I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Crazy White Boy is out there. Let's see. There's a lot of great people out there. Look at that. We got a member chat from Snakes. That's right. Let's take a look at our member chats. Your comments are valuable. You are valuable to me. And Snake says, I'm glad I'm not on that list. You are on that list. Everybody's on that list. If you're a member, you are celebrated here. Just, in fact, right now. 24 months of membership. I'm a member just for the bear news. Thanks, CC. You bet. Kind of a sad tale for the bear. Although that was reportedly the bear suffered a fatal electrocution. But I don't know. Dispatchers didn't want the bear tranquilized immediately. And the bear encountered that pole about 170 miles east of Santa Fe. So, but yeah. But it was interesting. The bear was up there for quite the extended period of time, we'll say. So hopefully it was okay. But I'm glad you're here for the bear news. Snakes, I appreciate you. Look at all these great people. Scott Shook out there. Ms. Pick Cafe doing what she does. Magically MJ. By the way, Magically MJ reminded me that our friend Shogi launched a new channel. Yeah, and you should do that, CultureCasino, a memorandum list for those that left membership and treat them like they died. Well, wow. All right. Well, there's a real in memorandum for like actual people who left us in the last few years. Kind of sad, like you said. I mean, you wouldn't think that in a group, as tight knit as us, the 50,000 of us here regularly, you wouldn't think that so many of us would have passed. But there are even more names on that list that I missed, that I know for a fact that I missed, and I feel bad about. I'm going to turn on my fan, so there might be some noise. I apologize. Let's get a sip of water for the working man. How about that? Yeah. Look at that. Hey, Caleb, what's up? Says, hey, let's go. We are going. And our good friend, the lovely Sherry, is out there. She still has a commercial. Speaking of which, I just want to say thanks. I didn't say thanks enough today, so I'm going to give you a simple thanks right now. I hope.
Wow. It's generous. I don't really get that kind of money, but glad you do. So, thanks.
That's right. Thanks to all of you for contributing to today's show. Clifflicks and others, I appreciate you. Yeah. Wow, look at all these great people out there. I love it. The Bat Cap. What's going on, my friend? Still praying for you every day. I'm gonna tell you, you're great. Yep, going Shogi. Yep, and the new channel is amazing content coming soon. There's already been some community posts over there. I think it's called Cabbages and Kings, if I'm not mistaken. And you can check that out. You can check that out. Let's see. One Punch Man over there on the green machine drops another ranty rant. For 3, Culture Casino Cash saying, when a bear gets fried, the other bear bring barbecue sauce. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Holy cow, it's Cyberchud saying, Culture! What's up? Good to see you, Cyberchud. Nice image with Clippy. I love it. Cyberchud looking good. Eric C. out there. Good morning. Good morning. That's right. Look at all these great people out there. All right. Well, we need to get into some of these stories. I think it's kind of odd that the EU finally gave its approval, and everybody just pretends like they didn't notice. Like, Paramount, Warner Brothers, whatever. Like, that's already done here in the U.S. The state's attorneys generals that are bringing this case aren't doing it for a good reason. Really, honestly, it's political reasons. That's it. It's just political reasoning. There's no other reason for that to be happening. They just want to have something to make hay on politically. I really hate that. I think that's bad form. But they're going to do what they're going to do, and we'll have to wait. Is it eventually going to get done? Yeah, it's going to eventually get done no matter what. So what are they doing? Well, they're extending it to make it as difficult as possible. Again, it's all about, politics for them. It's not really a genuine thing, honestly. They just want to make trouble. I don't like that. But there's nothing I can do about that. All right, I think I fixed that. Okay, how are you guys doing out there? Let's take a look at you. And after I fixed all my formatting there for the vertical screen, you guys, thanks for being out there. I appreciate you. Let's see. Randall Orr says, thoughts are like farts. They are loud one moment and forgotten the next. Randall Orser, for somebody who did not super chat that, I still highlighted it. I thought it was going to be more wise than that, so I'm sorry about that. Cyber Chud with the big laughing face. Yes, Culture, says Magically MJ. That's right. We got to get going, Shogi, some subscribers. Can't wait for his recipes. Of course, somebody dropping my own recipes. We've got more stuff to come on the channel, guys. I'm very excited to say that. Let's see if I can put myself in a better place. There we go. All right, who else is out there? We got Deepo, the beautiful Deepo. We did go a little early. For those of you who are just catching up, we did go early. Normally go at a quarter to the hour of 8 a.m. on the West Coast, a quarter to the hour of 11 a.m. on the East Coast, and we did not. We went early. We are going to rebrand the show officially Monday with the 60-minute daily. We started it out today. You guys saw the new credits. I'm going to figure out a way to get the Green Machine names in there as well, and all of that. So Razorburn, our favorite rivet heads, says, Culture, will we be seeing footage of your adventures? You will, in various ways, like even some driving and stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you to Magically MJ for gifting a Culture Casino membership. Thank you, Magically MJ. Much appreciated. Again, go check out Shogi's new channel, Cabbages and Kings. I think you guys will enjoy the community there and the coming content. Story time with Culture. Yeah. All right. So anyway, back to this. So Paramount Warner Brothers deal already passed by the EU, only on hold because of some blue state AGs. That's it. They don't have anything else. And Bonta is going to make it something to run on because he's protecting Hollywood. None of the other states really have a dog in the fight because all they can do is benefit from having more on location shooting in their states. So their people that vote for these idiots in the other states should be going, why are you trying to prevent like an opportunity for us to have more production in our state? Like moving Hollywood out of California, that could happen. Will it happen? Maybe. Paramount Skydance, run by some pretty rich and smart people. So could it happen? Yeah. Will it hurt the industry? No. Will it slow down starts? No. They're talking about the combined studios producing 30 films a year. That's a lot. It's a big old slate. Take a look at what Warner Brothers done so far this year. And Universal, and everything else. Walter Tomaszewski says, I've told my cats you wear a beard and a mustache. They heard mouse stash and want to know if you have any mice to spare. I don't, unfortunately, although I have plenty of lizards currently in the greenhouse. The lizards were a little bummed because normally they get a little bit of water in the a little extra water from yours truly in the greenhouse. But it was fairly dry. So you're going to want to watch tomorrow's update over on that garden place where I'm going to finish rolling out the roof finally. You guys are going to see that project completion. And you're going to see the results, hopefully in the next video over there, of what happens when you leave a greenhouse for 10 days. Because it gets a little rough. Rough. All right. Snakes and Funerals says, big mistake. Well, climbing on that electrical pole, yeah. Big mistake for Big Bar. Barry the Music Band has it cold in here right now. Haven't turned off the window unit since AC went out. Yikes. It hit the 60s here last night, and Kentucky will be hotter than Hades later today. Well, I tell you what. You need to keep it as cold as possible, friend, and make yourself one of my my redneck coolers featured over on That Garden Place. Nevada AG, says Freedom Seeker, for 5 Culture Casino cash. Says Nevada AG is running for governor, and there are signs saying Newsom endorses Ford. I can't figure out if they are pro or anti. He is also part of the WB lawsuit. Well, that already tells you. That is that's a person trying to run a blue government. Blue makes you blue. And it hurts you in other ways as well. I'm blue, and that's my opinion. Vote how you want. I'm just a yapping head on the internet, right? Yeah, true story. All right, who else is out there in the chat? We got more in the midnight hour. Actually, it's not that late. Right now, we are sitting on the East Coast at 11:42, and over on the West Coast at 7:42. So we're doing good today. We're doing well. But look, there were other things that and thank you for the $5 super chat, Freedom Seeker, in case I didn't say that. There are other things that I did want to talk about in more depth. This is another reason why the 60-minute format is out there. Yeah. Why we're doing it. And for those of you who are sending Rumble rants and super chats, I just want to say thank you. And MJ asked a question in the chat, which I'll get to in a moment. Thank you, MJ. And we got we got to talk more in depth about this Variety and CNN expansion. When you look at Variety, I'm gonna need to change my layers. It looks like. What's happening right now? There we go. I'm gonna need to change that back behind that. All right, fair enough. All right, so. Well, that's going to cover me up then, isn't it? Oh, well. And it's going to cover up that guy. And we need to put that guy on top of me. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. There we go. All right. Well, that's as good as it's going to get. All right, real quickly, as I shrink myself on the vertical. This is weird. Trying to reset myself on the vertical axis. I'll do that another time. You guys are more important. Plus the story is. So Variety and CNN are expanding their programming partnership to deliver exclusive award season coverage. Well, look, I think everybody sees the writing on the wall. They are going to partner up, despite the fact that everybody knows that the CNN is going to be rolled into CBS News. And that's all going to be under Barry Weiss's purview over there at Warner Brothers, Discovery, Paramount, Skydance. There's like 5 names there, but that's fine. And look, the people whining about this particular deal are also going to benefit from it, just like they did from the Disney-Fox merger. Will it create less opportunities? Again, I already told you my reasons why I don't think that's true. But the fact that Variety sees the writing on the wall means that everybody at PMC does. That's Penske Media Company. Penske Media is the owner of almost all of the Hollywood trades. They own Hollywood Reporter, Variety, and Deadline. They acquired Deadline from Nikki Fink, which was a mistake for Nikki to sell. But I think Nikki saw the handwriting on the wall, realized that they were dying, and needed to pass it along. So I think that's what happened there. And you know what? Stuff like that's going to happen. But this going into award season tells you exactly what Variety's focused on. They're not focused on, the downside of the deal as they see it. They are focused on what they can get out of it. And they're going to get expanded coverage because CNN is going to be picked up by everything else that's inside the organization. This is a way to expand their business, and I think they're going to continue to do it. Putin's still waiting for the fun. Well, we had fun. We had a lot of fun. I'm not waiting for the fun. I'm giving you the fun. Magically, MJ gives the fun in the form of a gifted membership, like I said before, going to CyberChud 2077. Welcome, CyberChud. Magically, MJ became a member My goodness, Magically MJ, thank you so much for your contributions, dear. You are phenomenal. Sans Official, go to Tennessee. I will be in Tennessee. After looking over everything on this last trip, I will be acquiring property in Tennessee. So I will be there. God Sees Everything is here. Good to see you. I'm here because I'm pretty sure Casino mentioned his time. That's right. I am here. And the time will be changing. We will be going earlier, and we will be going for 60 minutes in the future. And that's okay. It gets 100 of you plus here over the course, and we might even start adding in guests at certain points during the show, other people and voices that you might like to hear from. We are going to change the format. Very excited about that. So I'm pretty excited. So, and yeah. I am going to be covering the D23 Expo live for that Park Place and WW Pro, giving B-roll and other things so that everybody has access to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's see. Stitch the Elder, what's up? Horned toads are out and about here. That's right. Yeah, they're great for ants. So if you have ants, a horned toad is your friend. You want them. You want many of them. I have so many lizards right now, it's insane. Technically, they're one of the varieties of anoles. I am a big fan of anoles. But yeah. Too humid in Kentucky. CC wouldn't work. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. Magically MJ celebrating 4 months of membership. Did Mexican Iron Man get his chips? Yes, he did. He made a video about it. In fact, you guys should go and check out, if you're not already subscribed to Mexican Iron Man, go and check out his channel. He posted a video up there, of course, getting the chips. It was very emotional. Not to mention some other follow-up videos. He says he's going to walk away from YouTube, and yet we still see him every day. So for those of you who are just now arriving and providing enormous generosity, like our friend here, Culture Sugar Daddy, otherwise known as Tony Piacente. Thank you, Tony, for 10 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness. My goodness. Thank you for that. Very generous again. We are changing times. We're going earlier at it's a quarter after 11. Or 15 minutes after 11 on the East Coast, or a quarter after 7 on the West Coast. It'll adjust slightly when the time changes, but not by much. Only 1 hour in one way or another, and it'll be fine. Again, we're going to follow Loki very closely within 15 minutes. That's the plan. So if you already follow Loki's Mornings of Mischief and my pal Loki, who is definitely celebrating September's holiday of Look Like a Pirate, Talk Like a Pirate. That's in September, guys. He got an early jump on it. He had some issue with his eye. I was wearing a patch today, and he's in good spirits, so there's that. I know he's working with some eye issues, so there's that. Now it's known. Our good friend Mac is out there. Great to see you. Check out Mac. Follow over on X if you want to keep up with, amazing Hollywood numbers and realities. Now it's known as allowed WB to go under doesn't increase film production, and that's the actual point of the conversation, right? Allowing Warner Brothers to go under is not a benefit to Hollywood. Let's just be honest about that. It certainly isn't. Now it's known as just bringing the facts out there, and that's what would happen. They would have to parse out Warner Brothers Discovery at this point. They are riding a debt wave, and Zaslav's cashing out, guys. If you don't think this is going to happen, Zaslav is officially cashing out. So, of course, it's going to happen. Just let's accept reality, please. Give us an update on the move to God's country, Tennessee. Well, okay. So here's the plan. I'm going to go out one more time, do a little bit more looking about, and then purchase the land. And then over the course of a year, I'm going to start to do all of the other machinations that need to happen in order to start building on the land. And hopefully by the end of 2027, I will be there. I'll be there. That's right. I'll be there. There you go. Yep. Variety is just positioning for the future. That's 100% right. That's the best take of the day so far. One Punch Man Tolkien fan out there over on the Green Machine says, Culture, you can say NGGER. There is no other letter in it, brother. Okay. All right. Fair enough. There you go. Sans Officials says, bye-bye, Wokies. That's right. We're getting rid of them. And actually, that's part of a conversation I want to have. The Odyssey. And again, I'll be doing a numbers video later today, so stick around on the channel. If you're not already subscribed, double check you're subscribed down below. Hit the thumbs up button while you're down there, And if you're watching on the replay, make a comment down in the comments below. Believe it or not, that helps. People get to see all of that. But let's talk about the fact that people are making claims that the Odyssey is sending Hollywood back to the woke era. No. I mean, if they go woke, they're going to have problems. I think Spider-Man Brand New Day might be the last big movie. I don't have positive outlook for Doomsday. It continues to look worse and worse as far as I'm concerned. I'm not sure about you. Let me know what you guys think about that. I am curious. But I'll be doing an Odyssey video later today to talk about the box office performance so far going into its second weekend and what my expectations are. So, yeah. Yeah. And Theliato says, in commentary, I think on Variety, let's see if I can get that video. There it is. It just seems like they're cannibalizing it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. And Cyberchud adds on top of that, woke media crumbling, being bought up for quarters. Indeed. Yeah, and look, I mean, what have they had to offer us? The very ideologically driven programming of every sort, whether it be print media or video or whatnot. And soundly, the audiences rejected it looking for more. Where did they go? They went to streaming services. They went to YouTube. They went everywhere else for their news and entertainment. That should tell them something. Speaking of telling me something, the first Dragon Queen is telling me something from 7 minutes ago, it looks like, saying, after 13 months of membership, who is this guy? Glad you're back. Hugs for all. Hugs to you. Pro really loved that prop that you provided. Amazing stuff. I hope you got to see the picture and its use in a recent video. So, WJB Daily says CNN would agree to this since it gives them positive. Yeah, it does give them positive opportunity on the merger. They would be doing better for it. Kid Cat's here with a Kid Cat saying good morning. Oh, by the way, just a reminder, everybody who's just arriving, up to the 100 or so of you out there right now watching live, just a reminder, we are starting early going forward. So officially on Monday, when the 60-minute daily gets the rebrand, see, right now it still says 6. When the rebrand is official, there will be a new graphic, and there's a new me. There'll be a new me out there. Probably holding a coffee and not a glass of wine, but that'll be fine. That will be fine. It's just a quick reminder. So it's now the 60-minute, 6-hour daily. I don't know about that. I'm not Gary. I'm not neurotic. I hope to be one day. I hope to be as popular and friendly as my pal Gary. But yeah, But comparison is the thief of joy. So never compare yourself to others. Don't work hard to get what you have at all times, and you will be better for it. Okay? All right. And lift some weights. Go to the gym. Take a walk. Walk around, as Putin says. It's better for you. Good for you. It'll take care of you. Thank you, Ms. Picafe. I love the fact that I've missed her. I've missed everybody, of course, equally, but she's the one that keeps me on track. Speaking of keeping me on track, the very lovely and incredibly generous Ruby Hoove is in the house. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is Saturday. Saturday in the house. I think it's not the 4th of July. Oh, anyway, we've got a member stream tomorrow. So be available if you are a channel member. And then we will be doing the High Roller member stream, which is a public live stream on the first Saturday of the month. So last Saturday of the month is for everybody who's a member. And we do that privately. And then so hopefully you get a chance to hang out with us. It's always fun. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass got that membership. It's great to see you here, friend. It's good to see you on Loki's show this morning. I do pay attention to where everybody is. And again, I just want to say thank you for the generosity of our friend, Culture Sugar Daddy, otherwise known as Tony Piacente. That's right. Calgary, I find, is drier than a a nun's habit. Probably. And when it's not raining, that is. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Judicon has returned to membership. Look at all these names. We are being rained upon by gifties. That's right, many gifties. By the way, I am going to create some new clips, including that little voiceover I just did with gifties. That's right. Yeah, it's a take on something else you might know about. James Dosher says, my goodness. That's right. My goodness, indeed. Trying to catch up with the chat. So if I missed your chat, it wasn't on Poipus. Was not. Hey, Goin' Shogi is here. Check it out. Check out Goin' Shogi's new channel, Cabbages and Kings. It's good to see you, Goin' Shogi. Magnifies in the house. We got lots of people. We got look at all these people. The beautiful people, the Cultures SC. Yeah, that's right. Well, so I have to do a video on it. So you guys are going to see an out of place box office video later today, which I'm actually re-recording. I recorded it on the road, but the audio was quite garbage. So yeah, we are going to talk about the Odyssey. We are. Yeah. Oh, by the way, if I go longer than 60 minutes, is anybody going to be mad? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you're mad. Raise your hand if you're mad. If you're mad, then I'm sorry. I apologize. Crazy white boy. Good to see you. Look at all these great people. Have your expectations on the Odyssey changed? No. I'm not going to go see it. If anything, my expectations of seeing it changed. Because I thought I would go and see it to again, protect you guys from seeing it. But there are a lot of you that are not seeing it. You weren't going to go see it in the first place. Why would I go spend $25 or more, probably closer to $30 after fees, or $50 after concessions? And I'm going to need something. Like I'm going to need like a big giant, like 16 ounce or 30 ounce bottle of water. Plus I'm going to need something to eat. So I might get one of those dreaded, like, fake pretzels or whatever. And like the cheese dipping sauce, which is not cheese. It's like processed cheese food. So I'm basically going to poison myself plus 3 hours of boredom to see the Odyssey. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Smiths and Sons is here along with the famous Penny. Look at that. James Dosher asks, what exactly was the legal argument to stall the buy this time anyway? Well, because Bonta needed something to run on in California. And the other blue states are trying to prevent anything that they think might help the other team. Because remember, politics is now about teams, not about what's best for you. No. They don't want to make it better for Americans. They want to make it better for third worlders on one of the teams. On the other team, they tell you they don't want the third worlders here, but they're really dragging their feet on getting rid of them. They just finally arrived at the idea that, hey, if you're here illegally, we're going to fine you. Oh, there's a monetary thing there. Before the monetary thing worked a different direction. We'll have to talk about that. Maybe we'll do it this weekend. So, yeah. Jeff Elms is out there. Doomsday could have been good, but the pivot from Kang to Doom killed it. I think you're right. I think they should have just recast Kang, as you suggest here, Jeff. I think that would have been the brighter, smarter play. But who says that Kevin Feige is brighter or smarter? Can I just say that a lot of things have been attributed to Kevin that may not have been Kevin. He just happened to be there as like the head of the studio. Like, the real creatives were the people who very early on in the MCU were allowed to roam free. And they're not allowed to do that anymore. I mean, seriously, think about that as I splash water on my face. But no, you make a good point, Jeff. And I think properly, if properly done, we would have been able to wrap up the multiverse segment with Kang in this Doomsday style of storyline. But actually, Doomsday is just really a Doomsday of bye-bye. Bye-bye, MCU. Secret Wars is supposed to give us one consistent timeline, my patukas. Because they already killed off the things we cared about. Culture's Sugar Daddy, Tony Piacente, says, after 17 months of glorious support for me in his membership, I'm waiting for other people's reaction before I decide about seeing Doomsday. Me too. I'm going to go see it. That I'm actually going to see. I'm going to see Spider-Man, Brand New Day, and I'm going to see Doomsday. I'm also going to D23, and I'm also going to Vegas for FNT/G&G meetup event. So I will be there as well. But other people will be driving me around and putting me up. So I want to say thank you to those folks. You know who you are, who are helping take care of me while I travel again. I'm traveling way too much. I love to see you all. And I will be in Disneyland with a lot of great people, including Archer Merchant, I think. I need to get back with Archer and many others. So, Cat Slave, thank you for gifting. We'll get there in a second. I have no hopes for Spider-Man. I can't get anyone to tell me why it'll be different from anything else from Marvel. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I can't. That's just the way it is. And some things will never change. Let's see. We did get a member chat. We're going to get back into it. Holy cow. The great, the wonderful, the incredible, the incomparable Staccato DDS is in the chat. Great to see you. And MJ loves the early start. That's right. We are starting at a quarter. Let's see. Quarter after 11. Is that right? And a quarter after 7 a.m. Pacific time. We're doing that for the foreseeable future until the time change, and then we'll rattle it up a little bit. But this is now officially the 60-minute daily, which means it's probably going to go longer than 60 minutes, which means it's not ending in 13 minutes. Like you may think, it'll probably go longer. James Dosher's out there, says like number 68. Like. That's right. Hit the like button. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Make a comment down below. He's going to add a 0 to the graphic. I am. I already have. I just didn't put it up there. Because I made the thumbnail before I made the official decision to make the change. But as Michael said, I'm going to make the change for once in my life. Today is a musical day. I apologize. I don't have as high a voice as Michael. I apologize. Yeah. Is Coyote versus Acme going to be revisionist or woke? Based on the trailer I've seen, it looked pretty good. What's sad is Looney Tunes has already been, overall has already been fundamentally revised. Just like with Disney, you don't see the 40s cartoons. You don't see any of those other things out there. So, but what you do see is me telling you to be blessed every day. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health. Drink plenty of water. Get some exercise. Go outside if you can. If it physically doesn't hurt you. Go outside. Get a little sun. Not a lot of sun, just a little bit. Get 15 minutes of sun. Try to shield your eyes, but don't shade them with sunglasses for a little bit of time. You know, don't look directly at the sun. I can't believe I have to say that, but I do. You know, but sun helps. It helps with your circadian rhythm, and it gives your skin something called vitamin D. And it doesn't matter how much melanin you have in your skin, you get vitamin D from the sun. So that's good. In the United States, we have a terrible deficiency of vitamin D and other things. So please do better. Speaking of doing better, our good friend, the very lovely Ruby Who, for 2 Culture Casino cash, says, have a good one, Culture and Culturians. That's right. That's right. Razorburn says, I miss me here too, Culture. I miss you all, but I'm glad you're here. Corporeal Being is out there saying hi to Crazy White Boy. Yeah. Georgia Peach says, I like Inception and The Prestige, but I'm not a Nolan fan. Well, The Prestige is probably almost perfect. The second Batman film is almost perfect. Inception, pretty good. Look, I'm going to say it this way. When Nolan has no control over any kind of audio, you're better off. The minute he's allowed to touch audio, you're screwed. Because it means you're going to have muddled dialogue and you're going to be straining to understand what's being said. So just think about it. That's right. Olds Gamer 72 Cutlass is really. You even have a star next to your name now. Welcome to the membership. We got some great people I don't get to see often enough out there. Linda was lurking. Happy Friday, CC. Good to see you, Linda. I hope you are doing well, dear. I missed you. But you probably wouldn't have wanted to hang out with a bunch of smelly boys in South Carolina. By the way, Southeast Game Exchange was a super fun bunch of time. If you didn't catch my live from Super Southeast Game Exchange. I'm adding extra letters. It's just like adding superlatives. No, it was a good time had by a lot of us. So if you guys get a chance next year, go check it out. It was fun. Real Life Fake Wizard did a great job with Real Life Fake Portal. And you guys should be part of that. Independent games are the future, and so are children. I believe the children and independent games are our future. That doesn't quite flow as well, does it? Teach them well and let them lead the way. Magnify Tom, celebrating 15 months, says, that con was a fun time. I agree. And many more of you are welcome to come next year. They sold 60% more tickets this last year to this event than they did the previous year. You know why? Because I was there. Okay, it probably was Fake Wizard and Pro, but I was also there, along with Critical Drinker and many other personalities. There was a guy like Scott the Waz or some such, I guess, like has 2 million. I don't know who this guy is. 2 million followers. Congratulations to him. And I apologize for not knowing who you are. I know who you are now. Woo, fun stuff. Yeah. Let's see. Who else is out there? We got more folks out there. Just want to say thanks to everybody who's here today. Randall Larson says, I should have said see you next Tuesday. Well, there you go. That's right. Yeah. Speaking of which, Catslay for $1 says, have another. I will. Thank you for another. I do appreciate the culture cash from the Green Machine and from the tube side of the equation. Pretty soon we're going to set up X Money. I'm going to have X Money working on my account, and you can actually get stuff through X Money. I'm going to start selling things through X Money, transferring things through X Money. X Money will be fun. Fun, gosh darn it, fun. And what's really cool is Elon gave everybody $25 for X Money who signed up early. So the beautiful Deeple says, if it starts at 7:15 PST, that's 10:15 EST. Now, I love. Oh, sorry about that, Deeple. You are correct. Randall Larson says, you made a Nolan film. Then if the audio is garbage. Well, yeah, I did. Yeah, which is why we're not going to do that. We're going to make a fresh box office video later today, so keep tuned in. I'm also going to do a reaction on the Ebenezer trailer, which I found to be quite good. So we'll talk about that as well. Weatherman says, I expect Culture to run as long as he likes. Well, yeah. Yeah, as long as I as long as I can breathe. Anyway, it is what it is. The lovely Sherry, hello dear. She keeps changing her picture. She's very lovely. She says, you're not missing a thing watching the Odyssey or not watching the Odyssey. I would agree. Yeah. Putin asks, then why talk about it? The Odyssey? Well, I have to talk about the box office. I mean, for what it is, it's kind of a measurement of the Nolan audience. It's also a measurement of what the misunderstanding is about what makes money at cinema. We first of all, we have to talk about the facts that the IMAX locations are having trouble keeping their equipment running, number one, which was mentioned in the chat earlier. And number two, is Nolan really the only person that wins? Because think about it. The Odyssey is a film that, for all intents and purposes, could have been made without the radical adaptation. And the lady that did the radical adaptation, Emily Wilson, is not thrilled with Nolan either, saying he removes the epic part of the epic, which I think we would all agree with. Speaking of which, there are more films that we'll talk about here in just a moment because I want to. But I'm also going to talk about the box office because I'm not as impressed as others by the box office, but that's just me. Georgia Peach is not seeing it. I think a lot of people aren't. Yeah, $30 to see a movie, after Water. Yeah, it's not even with a bad pretzel. I think the pretzel is going to cost me like $6, and if I want the sauce, it's like $2 more. And that's just basically poison. Why would I do that? Now it's known, giving us the actual facts and figures. Again, check out Mac. Follow Mac over on X. Good follow. You'll stay informed with information like this. It took $400 million to make marketable woke content. Hollywood's going not back to all in on woke. I think so. I think they are not. I think they can't afford it. I mean, Warner Bros. Discovery is essentially, in effect, what happens when you do that, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. And Randall Orser presents the CPA version of what I said. Hang on. Wait. I saw somebody else in the chat. The commentator-based culture is best culture. Thank you for that. The lovely Jill says for 24 months of membership, hey, check out the review on YouTube. That's right. Thank you for that. Look at that. Promoting a link in the thing. Good job. Look at all these great people out there. They want to replace us. All right. What? They recast Rhodey. Oh, yeah, very early on. Well, what's his name? The guy that was in Empire. Oh, I always forget his name. But, of course, they went to Don Cheadle. He's cheaper. And well, he was cheaper, and now he's not. But he kind of fell into that role. And he's a legit actor, man. I love him. I think Don Cheadle's excellent. Just my opinion. Trying to catch up with the chat. Why am I always 11 minutes behind? How does that happen? It'll be different because Spider-Man is Sony, not Disney. Actually, that's a correct statement. I just don't like that we're going to try to mix MJ back into this conversation. Just get over it. It's over. Oh, yeah, Greece was definitely outraged, Davina Duckworth. By the way, Davina, we are starting earlier by 45 minutes or half an hour. We're starting half an hour early. We're going to the 60-minute daily format going forward. So I will talk for a long time. So basically, right after Loki, head on over. We'll see you here. So I'm catching up. Have you seen John Cena in a bunch of commercials recently? That's crazy. George Hamilton loved his vitamin D. He did. The guy was always tan. By the way, still one of the best Zorro films ever was Zorro the Gay Blade. Fantastic. Our friend Darth Gutierrez returns. Good morning, Cece. Good morning to you. It's great to see you, Darth Gutierrez. Brian Welshman says, hey, culture. Good to see you, Brian. Look at all these great people. Look at it. Look at them. Look at them. Andy Masterson, the most talented man on the internet. That's right. He sculpts me. He sculpted me. I feel very, very cultured indeed. Next. Does South Carolina not have showers? Well, yeah, they do. But, you know, cons have a tendency to bring masses of humanity. And they get a little hot. The problem was AC. I did not find a copy of Earthbound, Cat Slave. If somebody saw your chat, they must have picked it up. At auction at the con there was a box of manuals from video games that went to auction. Somebody bought it. A box of manuals. Crazy stuff. SFXF314, Sabretooth Raptor in the chat today. Good to see you, friend. Linda caught some of my lives at the SC convention. Looks like fun, but exhausting it was. Matt G is in the house. Good to see you. Crouching Taylor, Hidden Swifty. Yeah. And Jan Monroe. I've been waiting a week for this, and then forgot it was on. Well, you're here now, and it's okay. You can always rewind and rewatch and be part of a replay gang. Hashtag replay gang. Man, if I missed your chats, everybody, and I think I saw Randy Thoto out there. Wait. Wait. There's great people out there in the chat. George Hamilton is still alive? Is he really? How? The guy has to have like melanoma like crazy. He was like the most tan guy ever. The AC was very bad at the con. Is there a con where I can meet a lady? Yeah, there were a lot of ladies. 26 to 42. There were several of those. Yeah, and then there were people dressed like ladies at the con. So, yeah. Not going to get too much into that one. Hey, Troy is here. What's up? Hey there. Saying hi to Caledon 910, everybody's favorite radio station. There's Randy Thoto. I knew it. There he is. George Hamilton is solar powered. True story. All right. Speaking of solar power and other things that I find specious, that's a fancy word. But let's get into the last story I want to cover for sure. You know, Matt. By the way, Mac. Thank you, guys. Go check out Now It's Known over on X, please. Please help. And Matt's reminding you to share the stream, share the dream, and enjoy. For the 100 of you that are here right now, you're the best around. Nothing's ever going to keep you down. Let's get into the story. Let's do it. Starting right now. So, Entertainment Weekly did something I was not prepared for. That's right. Entertainment Weekly gave us a story about Blade Runner 2099. This is an exclusive first look at the Replicant Uprising. The last movie wasn't very good. It had good elements. There were good moments, but it wasn't very good. This story broke yesterday. The war has happened and the humans have lost. Well, it was always probably going to be that way. But what's weird in this Comic-Con preview is that I don't care. You see, Blade Runner's 2099 showrunner is Silka Luisa, dropping intel on how the new series is tied into the original films. Yeah, it's a series. Yeah. So you get your exclusive first look at images like this one with Michelle Yeoh and Hunter Schafer. That's going to make people flip out. Yeah. And the new iteration will also take elements from the book that started it all. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's got to be pretty daunting taking over the reins of one of the most important and influential science fiction franchises in pop culture history. Yeah, Blade Runner 2099. Showrunner Silka Luisa had two crucial mentors on her journey to the land of replicants. The first was writer behind Denis Villeneuve's Blade Runner 2049, Michael Green. And the second person was Ridley Scott, who's fallen off. I don't know if you guys have noticed that recently. Yeah. So now 5 years after the show was first announced, that's right, it's been 5 years since we were told this disaster was going to happen, Blade Runner 2099 is finally coming to Prime Video. That's right, it's a series on Prime Video. It's not a movie. It's not a movie. It's a series. Yeah. The premiere date is set for some point later this year. Maybe we'll find out what that is. Maybe we'll find out what that is at Comic-Con 2026, which I'm not going to. I should have gone to that too. Why not? I have nothing to do this weekend. I could be doing that right now, and I wouldn't be live. But I'm glad I'm live and alive and here with you. So yeah, they are trying to thread the needle in terms of paying homage to the past while also offering something new. Something new. Hi, I'm Michelle Yeoh. Not something new. And Hunter Schafer. Also not something new. Hey, look, there's Hunter Schafer as Cora. Hunter Schafer is Cora in Blade Runner 2099. Yeah, the setting. It will not shock any practitioner of simple arithmetic to learn that the elements of Blade Runner 2099 take place 50 years after Blade Runner 2049. Is that how math works? Yeah. And Los Angeles has pretty much undergone a big transformation. There's been a replicant uprising. It feels like it's been bubbling up. And, yeah, the wars happened. The humans lost. Our worst fears imagined. And here we are. Here we are. That's right. So they are the power brokers of the city, says the showrunner, and the humans are second-class citizens. Kind of how it is right now in the United States of America if you're not in the political class or one of the people taking advantage of the political class. Interesting. The story on the screen is not just informed and inspired by the two previous films, but also by the novel, the original film is based on by Philip K. Dick's Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, which is great. And you should definitely see that one. Anyway, there's a zaniness to it, according to Louisa, but at the same time, he has some really dark themes in that particular novel, and I agree with that. We did return to the book a lot for the world building because it's a TV show, and you have so many more hours to fill. We have this great opportunity to actually build out a world and go to other places and build out parts of history and parts of the universe that I feel like fans have been really curious about and just haven't gotten to see yet. You think any of that's real, or do you think that's imagined? I think it's imagined. Yeah, start reading now for your inevitable Easter egg hunt, and you can go read this article over on Entertainment Weekly if you so choose. But be warned, Michelle Yeoh, Hunter Schafer, good luck. Good luck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Anyway, yikes sauce. Yikes sauce. That's right. I am officially at 60 minutes. That was 5 minutes ago. So I'm now at 65 minutes. We're keeping going. We're keeping going. Keep it going, keep it going. Captain Giratina, great to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Seems like you are. Congratulations. We got more folks out there. David Duckworth says the Butlerian Jihad. There you go. Yeah. Let's see. The movie is going to crash and bomb. Well, it's a series, but yeah, I think it will. Or are you talking about a different movie? I don't know. I started that segment a while ago. So I, for one, welcome our new robot overlords. What are you, Sheldon from Big Bang? What's going on here? Want to say a quick shout out and thank you. Thank you very much to Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle for $1.99 saying, good day, all. Good day to you, friend. It's good to see you Flying Blind on a Rocket Cycle. Georgia Peach says, another Blade Runner. No, thank you. No, thanks. Amazing, neat. I don't really know if there's more story to tell with Blade Runner. I really don't. I don't think so. I don't think there's more story to tell. And my criticism would be, why are we back to deconstructing something that somebody else did? Why are we poisoning it with ideology? That'd be the criticism. It's very similar to the Odyssey. Why poison this with a feminist version only to, take the epic out of epic? Matt Damon, from what I'm to understand, is very whiny. I'm not sure I want to see that. I do want to talk about the box office, though, so I'm going to talk about that. Culture Sugar Daddy says, does Blade Runner have a big enough fan base to support a show? Well, we're going to find out. I don't think so, but we're going to find out. The second film didn't really do anything for me. Again, it wasn't because of the actor. The story just was a mess. Randall says, I'm watching a Thai series called Mr. Kill about a manga artist who wrote a violently graphic webtoon called Necros. And now the kills are being used by a serial killer. Fantastic. Randy Thoto suggests that a modern audience might arrive by 2099, possibly. Commander Ed Straker of Shadow definitely got the description correct in the chat. Who is Cora? Good question. You'll have to watch to find out. Cora sounds like a female name, though. I think. Ron is right is in the house. Good to see you, Ron. Yeah. Barry the Music Man, so they don't have to pay they want to pay Harrison Ford. That's right. Very true. These people really do hate humans, don't they? Yes, they do. I used to be at odds with a lot of humanism and all of that. I don't anymore. Avarice Carmageddon says it shouldn't exist. Well, it does. After 5 years telling you it's coming. Maybe this is why Michelle Yeoh has been so all over the place in more of her in most of her recent appearances and other things. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Didn't they already make Escape from L.A.? Hard pass for me on Blade Runner. I understand. Yeah, Avarice Carmageddon says, sounds like not great. Yeah, trash. Yeah. Davina's giving you advice from a certain group of people. Watch the slop in the cells. You know, I don't like the use of that word because it's not used properly. It just isn't. Channel Surf's in the house. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you and the Catzilla are doing well. You've ever been to? I've been to San Diego Comic-Con many times, many. And I stopped going about the time I started doing this. Stopped going. Used to go every year for a long time. Catslave liked the second Blade Runner movie. I understand, but the story was kind of a mess. So Matt Helm is out there. Hi, Culture. Hello, Matt. Yeah. And I like Michelle Yeoh. This is the other problem. Like, I really don't have a problem with her at all. I think she does great. I think she's been kind of all over the place. And she's been in some stuff that's not a good fit. Leif Erickson's out there. I already said hi to Matt G. Matt G just waves hi to everybody. Yeah. I use the word incel. Ironically, of course. Oh, no, I know. It wasn't you. It wasn't me. Michelle Yeoh bent the knee in support of athletes who don't have any reverence for our national anthem. Indeed. Yeah. Look, you know, we're in a really weird place as far as culture, because now it's been, you know, widely talked about that we have adversaries to our culture. Tim Pool covered this in several news stories over the course of the last week. I've been doing extensive reading. I think we've all arrived at a place where we're kind of done with having American culture attacked, especially after the World Cup, where everybody who visited us wants to be Merkin. They want to come back to America. So right now we are being streamed live in two formats. You can watch me in landscape on YouTube and the Green Machine, or you can watch me vertically, like all the kids do on what do you call it, Instabook and Facegram, and whatever, the talkity ticks, you know, because there's that too. So I'm doing dual presentation now. So there's that. Yeah, the original Blade Runner soundtrack was fantastic. Yeah. The video game was super fun. There are 2 or 3 animated Blade Runner series or short films which are worth a watch. Well, there you go. So why did we need a prime ideologically driven show? Good question. So, yeah. Oh, man, what else do we got out there? You know what? I haven't played something for a minute. I need to play a thing. I need to play a thank you. You know what? Thanks for the cheddar. For everybody who gifted super chats or any memberships or anything, I just want to say thanks for the cheddar. You deserve it. Seriously.
Oh, man, that's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
And thank you for the cheddar. Thank you. Thank you very much. You know what? I need a song, a rap song. Thank you for the cheddar. Sound like D-Rock. Thank you for the cheddar. There you go. Ron is right, says, how do you know if you were shadow banned? Well, you look at the slowed growth of my channel. Yeah. Ms. Pitcuffey says, okay, stream on Kick. And and you can say you are reaching the younger generations. All right. Somebody needs to walk me through the final process of that. Because I tried to do it, and it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, and if you're watching this live, there's a decent chance you'll see the segment that we did on Blade Runner in a separate video later today, along with a box office video I'm putting together. So, yeah. Yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Randall Orser, I've been watching these Brits, James and Sienna, pronounced Shauna, who are just loving America and have now moved here, I believe. Well, yay! Those are the kinds of people we want moving here. They love America. They don't want to change America. They want to be part of America. That's a melting pot. That's there's a word for that. Yeah. Yeah. They become one with America. Yeah. Yeah. The vertical one is annoying for me. Well, I'm sorry about that. I just have to do what the kids, what the kids do. That's all I'm saying. Culture is streaming in shape language. This is so true. I wish I had that clip, Troy. I really do. Oh, man, that lady's crazy. And again, these are not Disney people. She did not come from Disney. She came from an architecture firm. There are like a lot of people that do not belong in Disney that have been doing things at Disney they have no business doing. So, yeah, the Bad Cap says, Blade Runner is one of my favorite films of all time and wasn't a huge fan of the sequel. I thought the sequel book was better. I'm just going to say that it needed a little bit more polish. It could have been, the second film could have been spectacular. It wasn't a lack of acting. It wasn't the quality acting. It wasn't any of the other stuff. There were some elements I thought were a little wonky. But otherwise, like I said, yeah. Yeah. Smith and Sons. Thank you, sir. Can I have another? Oh, man, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. You guys are chatty today. Chatty Cathy's. Hey, the bear was caught and relocated. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so that bear in the bear story from earlier in the show, the 6-minute preview. That's what we're going to start calling that first 6 minutes, the 6-minute preview. Plus, it gives me a chance to play the credits. You guys like the new credits? Is your name on the new credits? If you want your name in the new credits for August, you better become a member of the channel. Become a member of the channel. It's cheap. It's less than like going to Starbucks for a tall coffee. It's $2. Actually, it's going to go up. I'm not sure. YouTube's adjusting their pricing, and because of exchange rates. So if you're in Canada or Australia or whatever, you're going to have a small adjustment, I guess, in what you pay because they're converting it to American money. By the way, the dollar is stronger than it's been in a long, long time. So for those of you attacking the markets, yeah. Yeah. The Lovely Sherry says, I can't comment on WDW's channel. I will fix that. Lovely Sherry. I will fix that. I'll fix it. Ms. Pitt Cafe says, I don't know much about Kick. Morgan King. See, I need to talk to Morgan. Morgan, I haven't seen Morgan in a member stream. By the way, tomorrow, if you are a member of the channel, tomorrow is your private streaming time with me. We talk about just about anything in a private room. I'll send that out in the community tab on the channel. So you have to, if you don't have all notifications turned on down below, you hit the bell icon, turn on everything. You don't want customized. You want all the notifications from this channel, and then keep an eye out for that bell icon on the YouTube, and it'll tell you that I made a post, and I'm going to make a post. We're going to get together tomorrow and have a chat. Yeah, Bodie's in the house. Bodie didn't like the sequel to Blade Runner. Some people did. Culture Sugar Daddy. Tony Piacente says, I'd be fleeing the UK too. Well, there you go. Oh, yeah. James Dosher remembered the word assimilation. You become a part of the Mercus. You want to be Merca? Got to assimilate. Darth Gutierrez with the flag saying, Merca all day. That's right. Darth Gutierrez. Preaching. I love my Canadian friends. I love my Australian friends, my UK friends. I got friends around the world. I got Japanese friends, Korean friends, got German friends, got Netherlands friends, got the Danes, got y'all, Vikings, Scandinavians. I got you. But when you come here and you go, wow, American exceptionalism is real. Yeah, it's not a sin. It's not a sin to be proud of your country, your heritage, your culture. But in America, we all share, and we should be sharing a common culture. We need to get back to that. That's why these deconstruction movies are designed to destroy our culture. These shows designed to destroy our culture. In fact, I'm going to do a review this weekend that I'm going to post sometime, probably next week, of the first episode of Stewart Fails to Save the Universe, which is the Big Bang Theory follow-up with all of the C and Z tier characters. And it is awful. So be forewarned. I'm going to do a review of that. Randall Orser gives 5 Culture Canadian dollars, saying, how's this for a book title? When talent isn't enough. Subtitle, How Creative Professionals Turn Passion into Sustainable Profit. Well, you know what? That sounds like a book I would be a part of. It's a great title, though. Speaking of investment, Terry Rose Investor is here. Good to see you, Terry Rose. Terry Rose has been around from the beginning. Good to see you, Terry. Look at all these great people. I am surrounded by incredible. Villeneuve is a horrible director. Well, I think his vision for Dune is flawed, and I think it's a problem. Canada. That's right. We love our Canadian friends from Canada. That's right. I say it all the time. Who else is out there? By the way, the lovely Sherry has been changing her pictures regularly. Some of them are a little more risque, I would say. But there you go. Grim is in the house, otherwise known as In Theater. Penny says hi. They should recast Indiana Jones. Bodie? Bodle? I'm just going to say Bodle until you tell me not to. But they definitely should recast Indiana Jones. You know what? I'm still mad about National Treasure not getting a proper follow-up. Nick Cage. Who else is out there? I think Indiana Jones died at the end of Dial of Dysentery. Matt? I don't know. America and the Lord. There you go. Thank you, Penny. Indeed. It's a good pair up. That's a good team up. We like that team up. All right, who else is out there? I'm trying to catch up with you guys. I'm like 13 seconds behind. National Treasure 3 would be great. I think it could be. I watched the 1 and 2 this last few days. So, by the way, traveling the country with internet, awesome. Traveling the country without internet, no bueno. AT&T had a nationwide outage yesterday for not just cellular service, but internet as well. I like mobile internet. I did not like it yesterday from AT&T. No bueno. Not good. And the lack of phone ability. I couldn't keep in touch with people. I felt disconnected most of the day. Very unhappy. Very unhappy culture. Means somebody's going to hear about it. AT&T. This is your chance to get a positive ad on my channel. Fix your stuff. And give me the credit you said you were going to give me anyway. Okay? All right. Our good friend, a rate specialist, one of the funny ones out there. We got a few of them. Putin's cat, a rate specialist. Release the McCracken. There's a lot of the great memers out there. I used to be part of them. I used to have time to make memes. It takes a lot of time and a lot of effort and creativity and creativeness, which is the same thing. But yeah, the rate specialist sends $2 to say, good morning, culture and culturians. Good morning to you. And Tony Piacente asks a good question. Can we really call Indy 5 an indie movie? No, we can't even call Indy 4 an indie movie. We can call that Close Encounters of the Spielberg kind with Dr. Jones. That's what we can call Indy 4. Crystal Skull was garbage-tastic. And yet they were trying to hold up. They were like, we're going to make a good 5. You couldn't make a good 4. Come on now. Loana of the Shell people is correct. Metaphorically, Indiana Jones did die. True story. Dean Krantz is out there. Great to see you, Dean. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Frantic was a lot like Taken. Taken is still one of those great films. Liam Neeson did such a good job. I want that. I want more of that. How many Takens? Look, either this guy's really bad at he's really good at his job professionally and bad at family, or he's just not really good at protecting his family. How many times can your family get taken? Like a lot, apparently. A lot. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Yeah, there you go. Yes, National Treasure 2 takes place in South Dakota, which is beautiful. There are only 3 Indiana Jones movies. Snakes and Funerals is correct. Oh, Loana of the Shell people says, you look very handsome today, Culture. Well, thank you. I am freshly shaven. I'm going to thin out the goat. And then I'm going to the barber in the next few days, so we'll get cleaned up proper. Who else is out there? Karen Hawkins says it is 4:38 p.m. here in the UK, and all housework is done. Karen, you are a whirlwind, a white tornado of cleanliness. So it's done and dusted. Now, time to sit down with a cup of tea and chill. Have a rhubarb and cherry cider cooling in the fridge for later. Excellent, Carrie. Karen Hawkins out there all the way across the pond, making sure the day is settled properly. Well done, young lady. We have some of the best young ladies on the planet in this audience. We are blessed with feminine representation, the likes of which Hollywood has never seen. And I want to say thank you to all the great ladies out there. You make my day every day. And you're very complimentary. You're close to my heart. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. You guys, yeah, you set them up. I'll knock them down. All right. I think I'll try to watch Liam Neeson in Darkman. You haven't seen it? Darkman's much better than I think Clayface is going to be. Ugh. Disney is waiting for Harrison to die before they recast Indy. They're afraid of what Harrison's reaction will be. I don't care. I don't think he will. Think about how many characters Harrison's killed off, whether or not he wanted to kill them off or not. The reason that we got no Han Solo of quality is because of Harrison. Yeah. Who else is out there? Cider rules. There you go, Bonnie Gamester. It's good to see you, dear. I hope you're doing well. Some of you made the live streams while we were abroad. So, yeah. Trivia. I looked up Darkman, and Bruce Campbell plays in the movie, too. Well, there you go. Bruce Campbell is one of those guys that it's almost like, I have to see this. Bruce Campbell is in this. I have to see it. It could be complete dog duty, but I have to see this. Yeah. Yeah. Deckard is still alive. I think I think Deckard is a replicant. That's what I think. Tom Hubbard says, "Good morning. I'm late. Had an unexplained loss of power, but I charged up. Rolling. Well, thanks for being here, Tom. And Tom, we are starting earlier going forward. Today was an experiment. We are now the 60-minute daily with a 6-minute preview at the beginning. And we have new credits. And if you are a member of the channel, you will be added to the credits every month. So, July credits are officially done. We've already previewed them. Oh, we're going to have an argument about Deckard. Deckard is not a replicant. What? This is always a fun argument. Yeah, our friend Bruce Campbell should be a bigger star than he is. He should be. He plays a character called Sam in Burn Notice that I think he put his soul into and became that character. Sam Axe was the name of the character in Burn Notice. He was brilliant. I love that show. Should have been a movie. We've been losing a lot of famous actresses lately. I'm not sure if you guys have kept up, but yeah. Catslave says, Deckard is a replicant. Okay. Penny says, Burn Notice was good. Yeah, it was USA TV. By the way, my friend Brett Dasovic over at Pop Culture Crisis, also regular appearances on Tim's live news show, Timcast IRL. He and I are huge fans of USA Television. There was a period of time that USA Television was the top. Truly. Maybe Bruce Campbell smartly refused to sell his soul. I think he didn't. I think he saw the writing on the wall. Andy Masterson says, I am finally at my laptop and can properly say hello. Well, I'm glad to see you, friend. By the way, we've got to draw this show to an end. I just realized we've gone well over an hour and a half even. My goodness. Putin's got to be overjoyed at having so much culture in the morning. I think you guys probably all are overjoyed at all this culture. Isn't it great having me early in the morning, all day long? I like me. Double check you're still subscribed to the channel. If you are, double check that you've got your bell icon turned on for everything. And double check that you're a member. If you're not a member, it's cheap. It's $2 a month. You can afford that. If you can afford your Starbucks tall, you can afford me. I'm cheap. I'm cheap like that. Let's see. Coming up next, I think, is That Park Place with my friend Jonas J. Campbell. And, of course, the chief editor-in-chief, whatever you want to say, over at That Park Place, Marvin Montanaro, who is, it's really good. He was funny. In person, he's funnier. I know that's hard to believe, but he is very funny. And that is the automatic redirect from this stream. But on the green machine, I think you're going to get redirected to our friends over at Midnight's Edge in the Morning with Tom and Andre. Now, one final announcement, and I'm so glad you are all here for it. Are you ready? Oh, hey, Ron Bradley's here. Follow the Bradley's Fun. Later today is The Dish, I think. So you should follow the Dish. Follow Ron, and then go to The Dish. But back to it. So, a major announcement. The return of the Tuesday tirade. That's right. Starting this coming Tuesday. Myself and Tom from Midnight's Edge will get back into the business of entertainment talk show. It'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Working on some new assets. Hopefully you guys will join us. And then not this week, but not this upcoming week, but the following week, we should be back on schedule to roll in the Thursday afternoon political show. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, the little girl. Thank you, Lady Godiva. Did you hear that the little girl from Godzilla vs. Kong died? Yeah, I thought that was sad. I think she was only 19. It was a car accident. What a tragedy. You're just about to start your adult life after, a pretty successful film and your career open wide in front of you. And what a terrible loss. Just absolutely awful. Yeah, Kaylee Hoddle. Yeah. And she was so cute. Yeah. Oh, I love Zachary Levi. He's making a big comeback. Love that guy. Our good friend Stormweaver says, "Good morning, CC. Hope all is well with you and yours." It is, and we are, and it is good. Hopefully all the Culturians are doing well. It looks like it. They're in good spirits today. The chat has been bubbling, positively effervescent chat today. Have a great weekend, all. I hope you do as well. My Canadian friend, for 25 Culture Casino cash. I'm richer for it. Well, and thank you for that. But thank you for being here, and thank you for your contribution to the channel. You guys are the best. I can't believe it. Very generous. Very, very. 11 Alpha's out there. Holy cow. Caveat Ties is out there. Again, for those of you just joining us or joined late, for the 100 of you out there alive right now, those of you watching on the replay, the show will now officially start 30 minutes earlier than it has been at 7:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or I guess daylight time technically, or whatever. And then on the East Coast, it will be at 10:15 a.m. So we will give you the full hour of the 60-minute daily, which the branding will change for Monday, and we will be at you for an hour at least. If not, well, we've been going for an hour and a half, hour and 37 minutes so far, which we will be rounding out rather quickly, and that'll be good. So much culture, more culture than a cup of yogurt. That's what I try to do, indeed. That's right. That Park Place coming up live. Looking forward to that. CC in the morning keeps my bacon crisp. Well, hello. Andy is dandy. He truly is. He's such a good man. And a very talented sculptor. Mark's 47. I'm all a Twitter. I bet you are. It's so good to see you, friend. I hope to get to see you in Florida again this coming year. The Bonnie Gamester does one last act of generosity here with 5 Culture Casino memberships as we get ready to draw the week to a close. Keep your eye out for more videos later today because I got to go record them. All right. You guys are the best. You can't. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Oh, it is Friday. That's right. We have AO on the outro. I think. I don't know. This is a brand new creation for me. Let's see if we can get it right. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. And wait. No, I can't end just now. Oh, we have an outro. And until next time, see ya over on That Game Place or Midnight's Edge in the morning. You pick.
Yeah. Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes. smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you. Choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
All right, real quickly, somebody asked me, what time tomorrow for the member stream? If you are a channel member, the private live stream that you can hang out, well, let's do 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. How about that? How about that? Ayo, ouch. Yeah. Have a great weekend, everybody. See ya.